got official gameplay reveal of Splitgate 2. Oh my god, new game, new shooting game. Look what he's using the quantum.
I got one.
Oh, they're above.
Go on the point, one shot.
Oh boy, abilities.
Oh, he dropped down.
I killed.
No
I killed two.
way.
I got it. I stole it.
I think I stuck one.
Bro, what is that?
Last guy.
What was that fucking hit marker? Let me see, let me go back. Oh,
Oh, he dropped
I
down.
killed.
okay.
No
I killed two.
way.
I got it.
Bro, look at that. Look at that hit marker. Let me slow that down. What is this? What is this hit marker, dude? Why do I need like 3 lines coming off this? What is the point of this?
I got it. I stole it.
I think I stuck one. I got two. Last guy behind the wall.
Hunt him down, hunt him down.
Got that.
Was that a dash?
One more.
This is just such a fresh outlook.
Oh boy, there's M&K players and there's controller players. We all know that how that storyline goes.
On a good, fun arena shooter. It kind of builds on
Oh, a fun arena shooter.
what Splitgate 1 was. It's got your portals, DMRs that are single shot.
I would say action-packed, fast-paced, like the movement and adding that slide mechanic sort of makes a world of difference when it comes to being able to run and gun.
It's no longer just portaling and gunplay. It's like factions, combo.
So it's still Halo with portals and sliding.
With utility, the abilities.
Really, the
Abilities. Okay. Like, I sound like very sarcastic right now, but I haven't really seen the game besides this. Or, well, I haven't even seen like much, but like abilities, crossplay. What else? I mean, as far as visual clutter, I mean, it's not horrible. Like, I haven't seen anything too egregious yet. I mean, this is like pretty red on the side. Like, come on, guys, what are we doing? But overall, it's like, it doesn't seem that bad.
The factions are the biggest thing, just because of their passives and ability that you use.
Okay, so not only do you have abilities, you have passives, which essentially are also abilities.
Teammate is going for a capture.
So Eros is just high APM, fast movement. You gotta run around. You're porting behind people, shooting them, killing them.
Okay.
Go back to your portal, reset, pop a stim.
This role's mainly
Okay, I mean, on the surface, it does seem all right. It's not bad. The whole thing with the portals is like, I think everybody could, like in Splitgate 1, everybody could shoot portals, and essentially what that did was it set up these weird unorthodox lines of sight that if you were to take a new player and show them gameplay of Splitgate 1, or at least like competitive wise, they wouldn't really have any idea of what they're looking at, simply because of the portals and the lines of sight, and nobody really knows where like the front line and the back line is except the competitive players. So I would worry about the viewing experience from this game. I mean, if these guys are just making Splitgate 2 just for like a fun shooter, I mean, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if these guys actually have like some sort of inkling at some sort of competitive esports stuff with the game, then I would be a little more cautious.
Like the entry fragging role, and I would say that's more geared towards the mechanically skilled players. Using that rush ability also...
Oh, you had like a little jetpack thing. Okay. Just rip that from Halo. Okay.
increases the pacing. I was able to...
What is this, like stim? Like Octane? You hit Q or whatever button on controller, then you just run faster? Okay.
Zip in and also do those portal.
You reload faster, combine that with the sprinter, and you're just assassinating people really quickly, and it's just really nice because the movement with everything feels very satisfying. It's like, I'm a fragger, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going for kills, I'm moving around the map, and I'm
Okay. Oh, and do you have like shields and health in this game, or is it?
taking out the entire team.
So like down here, there's this blue bar, which is just, I don't know, your health. And I don't know if this recharges over time or you have to actually like hit a button and like stick yourself to like heal. Meridian, healers and spotters. Ooh. Are they actually trying to do like a holy trinity type of deal of like tank, healer, DPS in this game?
I got heals. I got walls.
Timmy's on point right now. Timmy's on point.
The faction Meridian is way more appealing, in my opinion, to support players because there are abilities that can help you survive and help your teammates survive, that you can kind of support them and keep them up, but also get kills at the same time. Like, I would use my hyper sight to see when people are flanking.
Oh, they got scans in the game. Scan meta.
And it kind of just detects people behind walls.
You can see
Okay, so there's going to be a heal meta. There's going to be a scan meta. Okay.
their HP, where they're at. Just the info by itself is good for your team.
But also does give you the ability to frag out yourself, which is nice. I think that the Time Dome is actually one of the best gadgets in the entire game. It's really useful anytime, really, you're in a gunfight with anybody. You could use it for yourself selfishly by just throwing it on the ground and standing in it and being able to shoot faster.
What the heck happened with the Time Dome? You like threw this little like triangle thing down and like nobody is just shooting at you inside. Like, do you have to like enter the dome to like shoot, or you can only shoot out and then people can't shoot in? If not, like, what is going on?
You reload faster, you move faster. There's pretty much no downsides. And if the enemy...
Oh, okay. So the Time Dome is just a thing that you could throw down and you move and reload quicker. That seems like, conceptually, that seems really cool. I don't know how they're going to balance that though.
enemy ends up stepping into it, they have the reverse effects of that.
Oh, if the enemy steps in, they get the reverse effects. That's hilarious. How far can you throw this thing? Can you just whip this thing over like on the other side of the map and just cut off like the entire other team? Does this reduce like the fire rate of a gun if you step in this?
Which is obviously huge.
Watch out. Opponent is attempting a capture.
Dude, the grenades are so good. I just threw two a point, got two with the nades.
Damn.
Honestly, portals are big.
Grenades are good in the current version of the game. All right.
But Sabrask, I feel like, is the faction that you can get away with the most not using the portals.
not as many movement perks compared to the other two factions, but with all the abilities and the guns, you have a lot of versatility. You have the smart wall, which is basically a pop-up shield that blocks enemy bullets from your enemy depending on where you place it, but you can shoot through it if you place.
Oh geez, that's fucking overpowered as shit. The one-way wall, holy, that is so overpowered. It's like the guys that made Splitgate 2. I mean, they made Splitgate 1, but like they're just like, yeah, we're gonna take all the abilities from all the modern day shooters and we're just gonna make them all good. I think this could be good for like a casual player. 100%, because casual players don't give a shit about balance. They just want something that's fun. And this game really seems like it plays into that.
Place it down and you're getting shot in the back, you can then go to the opposite side of the smart wall.
And then pairing the wall with the sticky grenades, I could walk in any room in any building and wall off one area and then grenade a certain doorway and then hold down the zone.
So if you can get to a power position on the map, the smart wall was like a necessity.
I don't have utility to stay on point, so I think.
I have a healing grenade. I can just put it inside.
Yeah, I think you put the shield down, put the heal grenade, and then you guys just play it off of each other, and I can just play the side angle.
For me, after playing Splitgate 2, I'm looking forward to just the actual release of the game. There's going to be more game modes, more guns, more power weapons, more maps.
I mean, the big thing is it's a real sequel. It still holds the core fundamental values of Splitgate, so it's still Splitgate.
It's not going too far away from the original game, but it still has that fast-paced arena shooter feel that...
I mean, if that's the case, Splitgate Steam charts. Okay. All-time peak? I mean, obviously it's not like doing too great right now. I mean, whatever, but like all-time peak, you know, 67K, like that's not terrible. That's actually pretty good. Let me see. 7-day all time. There was like, wait, was this like the release? It was like 4,000 and it went down and then something happened. And then for like a good couple of months? What is this? August, September. Okay, so for May, June, July, August, September. May, June, July, August, September. So like for a good 4 months, it had a banging player count. It was doing halfway decent. But I wonder why that was. I'm not entirely sure, but if you're able to hold about 40K people for 4 months, that's not like the worst thing for an arena shooter, which is arguably like one of the most dead versions of the shooting genre. So I would worry that this is simply just more of the same, but just a little bit more. I mean, because for the most part, nobody's really playing arena shooters. I mean, me personally, like, I like them. But if you think that some of these other competitive shooters are only good whenever you play with friends, it is doubled down even more so with arena shooters. Because what is this? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 people on a team. So I'm taking it as it's a 4v4 type of game. So you look at Apex, you got to have 2 other dudes that you could 3 stack. If you look at finals, again, it's 3 people for 3 stacking. You look at Valorant, you know, you need about, what's Valorant? 5 people to 5 stack. You look at Overwatch, currently it's 5v5. Now looking at 6v6. So you look at what's competitive Call of Duty. Is it 4 or 5 on teams? I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. I don't know if Splitgate is unique enough to be able to hold the attention of the FPS player base for longer than a couple months. I just really don't know.
Brings a lot of people back, and in this, you can spawn in, hit some shots.
Bring people back to what? The Halo days? You can already go back and play those games on Steam. You can already go back and play Halo Infinite. You can go back and play Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam and play all the old multiplayer maps. So I don't know what we're going back to.
Play with your friends. I'm excited for people to see it. I think they're gonna like it a lot.
Damn, Timmy, you got to work on your close game.
Nice! Big steal, big steal.
All right. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good either. The whole thing with the factions, I have no idea. Like, who's ready for these guys to start the next generation of shooters? I don't know, like, the whole deal with the factions. Apparently, there's going to be, like, a passive for each faction. So, if you think about what happens to every other shooting game, competitive or not, what happens? A meta is defined pretty early on, and, you know, then you have the meta, And who decides the meta? Well, the people that play at the tippy top levels. And what do the people at the tippy top levels do? They stream the game. They make content for the game. What else? They just distribute information. Oh, I got an update. Woohoo! I'll do that later. And they just disseminate information of the meta upon the player base. And so what ends up happening at the top ends up happening in at the bottom. It's a trickle down effect of the meta. All right. This happens with every other shooter. This one is no special snowflake. It will happen with Splitgate 2. And once that happens, we're going to have to see how balanced the game really is, and then how fast the developers can meet players and either buff or nerf or balance the game based on that. But, you know, if the game is being portrayed as just like a casual shooting game, I mean, I really don't think the game is going to survive that long. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. It's just like, I don't know. It's just more of the same. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I could completely eat my words at the end. Who knows? But overall, you know, I hope these guys do good with the game and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.